Decadê.
Welcome to Whole Lotta Cash, episode 4, part 2 with 10. Today we diving into his time in Iraq. Let's get to it.
She said, take leave because we leaving to go to Iraq next month. And I remember, nigga, my heart dropping, nigga. Damn. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. She was like,
felt like
nigga,
you cracked out at that moment, huh?
I was 19. I'm like, what the fuck? And I remember me coming home, telling my wife at the time, I'm like, man, I'm finna go to Iraq. And she like, what? I'm like, yes, man. 15 months, bro. I left December 8th of 07. I came back February of 09, nigga. I turned 20 in Kuwait and 21 in Iraq, nigga.
Damn. Okay. So boom, you go through basic training, you get your news that you going to Iraq. First day, boots on the ground. What's going through your mind? Because this ain't Memphis,
man,
Chicago.
Man, okay. The flight was long. I remember, mind you, I was in Hawaii. I'm stationed in Hawaii, so we flew from Hawaii. Well, we flew from Hawaii to Maine, from Maine to Ireland to Kuwait. So the whole time from the time you load up, they're gonna give you your weapons. So we on the military planes with our guns on the floor and our motherfucking backpacks and shit, and I'm watching Superbad. Nigga, I'll never forget. I had my laptop out and I'm watching Superbad, and we on the way over there. And I remember just being nervous and just trying to figure out something, just kind of calm, you know what I'm saying? Just relax, psych myself out type shit. Mm-hmm. And we get to Kuwait, and man, I was nervous probably the first few days. I ain't gonna lie to you. And we flew helicopters from Kuwait to where we were at in Iraq. Okay. And when we touched down in Iraq, I was nervous because you can hear the boom and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you inside a fob, which is like, it's basically like a community with like these tall. You got security, of course, outside, but you got like these tall cement perimeter, like these tall barrel things to block your shit in. So when they be shooting missiles and shit, they ain't hitting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fairly safe when you in them confines. Then
for the most part, I mean, shit still happen. Shit still happen, but for the most part, you safe when you on the fire. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you over there, you guaranteed to see battle.
I mean, no. I mean, it all depends on where you with it, how shit go. Like, I think at the early stages of Iraq, motherfuckers was having shootouts the other day. When we went out there, I think we only lost like 2, maybe 3 guys. It was a couple of shootings, some sniper things, but it wasn't every day. Like every day, a nigga waking up and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't like that when I went. It wasn't like that.
Okay. But did you ever get into some real heated situations?
Yeah, we ran into contact during the while driving maybe going or leaving a sheik house. That's basically like he like the mayor of a community. Like he's a nigga living lavish. He motherfucking But we ran into we got stopped. We hit an IED and we got stopped into a gunfire. Had some casualties, and that was my only time running into anything while we were out there. Okay. I think we had more incidents of people doing shit to themselves and harming themselves just to get from over there than we had actual bro. Like, man, and I think
that's a real thing.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, people get over there, man. It's shell shocking, bro. Like, and I tell people all the time, with me being over there, like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you could be from the worst neighborhood in the worst city, nigga, and you think you having it bad. Like, we really out here thugging. Like, that's just over here in America, nigga. Yeah. That's just over here in America. Like, man, these people in these third world fucked up countries that's really out here, really out here thugging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and it's every day. It's not even a mindset to where I'm out here just thugging. Like, this just how we live it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think A lot of people, man, depending on where you from in your background, man, it's a lot to take on. I remember, so okay, boom. So I did human resources.
Right.
And I remember one day, after I was out there for a few months, me and a couple of other guys was just like, man, this sitting in the office at the computer shit getting boring. Like I'm trying to do
See
something
some.
else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So my first sergeant came in one day and was like, they short of some few people to drive the truck. So me and my partner, we signed up and we drive the trucks and we do the training and shit. And then they send us back to the office. So we sit in the office like, man, they had us do the training. They ain't even gonna have us drive the trucks. What the fuck
Right.
going on? So
Right.
probably a couple weeks ago, he tells us to suit up and we finna go out the wire. That's what they call them when you going out, when you going off the motherfucking base. Like you going out the wire. And bro, I never forget, nigga, just that feeling of just being scared and looking out the window for any little thing to be going on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And just, man, just remembering the smell and just how that shit looked over there, man. That shit was horrible, nigga. And I tell people all the time, nigga, this, you know, in America, we have stray dogs and cats, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
We ran down the streets in Iraq, nigga. These motherfuckers got stray cows, nigga. Eating
Damn.
trash, nigga. Cows eating trash. You can see they ribs, like shit, just dirty, nigga. Like, bro, like. And I remember
That's
just
another
looking at that
level of
shit.
poverty, huh?
Man, different. That's what I'm saying. That shit
Yeah.
different. And I remember we just riding because I drove for my sergeant major, so we went out a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that first day just riding and just seeing kids playing like these ponds in the water, dirty. Like it was just fucked up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, this how they living out here. You know what I'm saying? Goats running around and shit. Like these folks.
Crazy.
This shit crazy,
I
bro.
can't imagine nobody thinking that, you know, whatever they experienced here in America, no matter how bad it was, right? I'm talking about, because, you know, we got trenches everywhere. I can't imagine nobody thinking like, man, whatever I went through in the trenches over here is enough to prepare them to live in a war-torn country, or a country that's literally labeled third world. You know what I'm saying? It's labeled
Man,
third
right.
world for a reason.
Man, listen, man. I tell people all the time, you gotta have like, okay, nigga out here thugging, you having shit happening, niggas in shootouts and shit, but there's nigga has shootouts in your mind. I don't give a fuck the situation in your mind. You in the hood, you figure I can shoot my way out. It's a possible way I can make it out this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But them people over there, nigga, they blowing themselves up, P. You going in that knowing it's over with.
Yeah.
That's a different type of person, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a different type of person. Them two whole different mindsets. You can't fuck with them. They ready to go. You gonna shoot and duck and run and try to get away, but these folks, they walking in there knowing it's over with. That's a different type of mindset, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going
you gotta
against.
fight that. Not to cut
That's
you
what
off.
you're going against.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
you gotta fight that. Like, how do you get yourself mentally prepared? I was gonna go somewhere else, but before I go, how much of your training did you believe in when you was out there? Like when you got to Iraq, was you like, all right, at least I'm confident that I'm fully trained and ready to go? Or was you still like,
man, to be totally honest, I feel like they just, bro, they just threw me out there, nigga. I mean, you go through the basic training and all this, but usually, you go through basic training, you in the unit, and you know, every now and then your unit have like these training courses and all these. But I ain't go through none of that. I went through basic training, went home, went to Hawaii, was kicking it, signed up. I'm in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it went. So, man, hell no, I didn't have a lot. I felt like I took what they taught me. You know what I'm saying? I took what they taught me, but in my mind the whole time, I'm like, I can't die over here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Nigga can't die over it, but at the same time, with driving these trucks and going out, I had in my mind like I know I could. You know what I'm saying? So that just made me just stay on point. I'm turning my head, I'm looking at everything, I'm out the windows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
on every car, they car. You know how it go.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, all that. Well, I'm talking about, nigga. We up and on call, everything. We just trying to make it out safe, bro. And that's one of the things I can say I'm the proudest about. it's just a nigga went over there and came back and ain't too fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, for
Cause,
sure.
cause
I mean,
some people be thrown off, bro.
yeah, yeah, I can imagine. Nigga, that's the way the movies portray it, it's like bodies blowing up next to you every day. You just got done saying it wasn't that wasn't no daily occurrence. It wasn't like that on a
Now it's
regular.
no daily occurrence, but just it's the to wake up every day with that type of within your head, like I could die today. I could die today. That do something to
Yeah,
you in your head. It makes you
sure.
paranoid, you know what I'm saying? And it fucks with your psyche, bro. So it's
Yeah.
almost like even if it's not happening like physically every day you being attacked, mentally you're being attacked every day. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because you
for
want to
sure.
come home and then they give you I was gone 15 months. I think they gave me I think I had to leave 2 weeks, either a week or 2 weeks, and then I go right back to this shit. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So
yeah.
it's like I say, even if it ain't physical, it fucks with your psyche.
Yeah. And 2 weeks ain't
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
Man, that
saying?
ain't nothing, bro. That
That
ain't
ain't shit.
man, come on, bro. You
You
get
know what I'm saying?
home. Bro, I remember
And like,
my
is you at the crib? Is you at the crib? You back in the States, or you just away
I
from
was
the
in Hawaii. I was in Hawaii.
It's
I
you
went
back
back
in the
home.
States.
And nigga, I had a panic attack walking into the house. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Just I had to sit. I remember having to sit on the porch for a minute, and my daughter's mama asked me what's going on. I'm like, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Mm,
know what's happening. But
yeah.
yeah, like I say, it
You
fucks
had
with
to
your
transform.
psyche. You know what I'm saying?
So
For sure, for sure.
yeah, man. The other black men in the army that you came across and interacted with, did they have similar stories to you in terms of why they signed up? Like, man, this was the quickest way to get to where I was trying to get to.
Man, believe it or not, bro. I mean, a lot of people have a lot of different stories, but you also have a lot of motherfuckers that just, man, just Americans and like, man, they get us.
They
I'm
believe in
just
it.
coming to fight for the currency. I'm coming to fight for the country type shit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
On God.
I was
You know what I'm
wondering. I
saying?
was wondering how many of them folks over there was real life patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's more so, but you know, as far as it's some blacks, but that's more so like the white boys. The white boys be ready. Them
oh, you
boys
talking
be
about
ready.
black folks that was patriots? That's interesting.
There's some blacks this patriots just like you get some blacks this Republicans it's
Right,
some
right,
of
right.
them, you know what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
So I mean, but for the most part, man, it's people for different reasons, for money, for school, you know, all
Yeah.
type of shit, bro.
Okay. Okay. So then, what I'm getting at then is, has there ever been a feeling of overt racism? Is there no racism that you've seen, or is it
Bro,
more covert?
man, the whole time, and I say the whole time like I was in there for a long time, but I wasn't. I was in there for almost 4. And where I was in, bro, I can't say I witnessed any racism, bro. I can't say
Okay.
me personally, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I went in, and then I was stationed in Hawaii. I wasn't stationed in nowhere like Texas and no shit like that. But bro, I met some of the coolest. I met a white boy from Maine that had never been around niggas till he joined the military. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And probably one of the coolest white boys. Like, man, I still talk to some of them white boys that I went to Iraq with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still cool to this day. So I can't say I didn't. I met some cool, and I feel like the military really will open my eyes up because prior to the military, I already knew Chicago and Memphis. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When I went to the military, nigga, I saw it's when you was like early and you was like with women when they get out and they start experiencing. Nigga, I thought the whoopings I get and just the different things that I came, I thought that shit was normal. Nigga, one time I got in the military and was meeting other black people and they was like, I would say shit that went on growing up and they looking at me like, nigga, what? And I'm
Yeah.
like, that didn't happen to y'all? They like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So it took that
Yeah.
experience for me to be, you know what I'm saying, to really just get out. And I feel like now that's why I can move the way I move because I don't just see shit from just one way. You understand what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, Tan, it's been a hell of a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap it up in a minute here, but we're gonna go through a couple rapid fire. And I just want you to give me your opinion
All
on
right, let's go.
the situation, right? So first thing, we're gonna kick it off with Thugger and Gunner and the bullshit that's going on in that
Man,
situation.
man. I feel like, man, if you know me, you know I'm a big Thug fan. I fuck with Thug, his come up and everything. I
Okay.
feel like I hate the way they doing them.
Yeah.
Like everybody saying he did the crimes and all this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, but at the same time, they got to prove you guilty. And I feel like they already proven it. They already got him guilty. And the
Yeah.
fact that this whole team flipping on him, man, it's heartbreaking, bro.
You
It's
know,
heartbreaking.
I'm the type of guy, I hate to say I was over with for him, right? And I'm not even saying that in this situation. The way it's stacked up against him right now, man, it's just, and it's sad that you can have guys like Gunna who took the alpha plea. And I don't care, you can't misconstrue that. You know what I'm saying? That is what
Right.
it is. He doing what he doing. First and foremost, if called upon, he already said enough. But if called upon, do you think he'll have the audacity to go look Thug in the eye in trial and tell details?
No, he ain't gonna. No, he
Okay.
ain't gonna. I think that's why he took the plea so he wouldn't have to.
But he said enough.
Uh,
What he said
that's
was
why
enough.
facts. That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
I feel like he structured it for him not to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this just enough to go against him, but he ain't gonna sit in front of the. You know what I'm saying? And then the post that I've been seeing people he made about free thugging and why it's like, bro, that's what killed me. Like the audacity of this nigga, man.
That's crazy.
And they like, well, he is still signed to YSL, but yeah, that's on paperwork. But for you to still be shouting him out after you done sent the leader up the river, bro,
Yeah,
you a
that's
cold motherfucker.
yeah, man. It's crazy the things that they got going on right now. But let's take it to Memphis.
Yeah, what up?
Long lived off.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah,
that.
yeah. With Big Juck.
Uh huh.
Gotti brother, right?
Yeah.
He got picked up on some bullshit. I'm wise enough to know how them people work. And at the end of the day, what they want the money. And we know who got the money. So if they trying to add trying to get his brother, they trying to get him too. Gotti, is he still considered by some to be the king of Memphis? Is he, you
Yeah,
know,
some people still, some people still, you know what I'm saying, team got it. You know what I'm saying? And some people that still support, you know what I'm saying, what he doing. I support what he doing as far as putting other black people in position if he ain't fucking them. I don't know what the contract is and all that, but if he's actually helping these folks, I'm with that. But on the street side, I don't like the way Gotti be moving, and yeah, I just
well,
feel like him and his brother.
the fact that it fell in his brother's lap, that's a little bit too close for comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you think he nervous? You think he paranoid? You think he, you know what I'm saying? He getting lawyered up and
I
shit?
think, man, shit, I think he ought to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he ought to be. You know what I'm saying? Because the feds and on the internet with these comments, they be putting so much shit out there for the police to just try to put two and two together. So
Right.
yeah, I'd be nervous until the case closed. Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
One more thing. It's kind of an old topic at this point. You know,
Okay.
it kind of came and went. But we was talking about the military, and we know we got situations going on over there in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine. So this Brittany Griner situation, do you think that was really worth it? Do you think that's gonna harm foreign relations moving forward?
What I'm saying, what you think on harm? Because they let the dude go?
The swap. I mean, Brittany Griner coming home great, but the swap, right? That if you put that shit on the scale, that shit ain't really way out. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I heard him. I was watching a clip of something today. Somebody was like, "Yo, you don't understand. This man about to go and sell all type of munitions to these people and them people and that people." I mean, do you see that as being the case, or do you think this motherfucker was trying to get his ass back to Russia and just live his fucking life?
Bro, I don't know how long he had been in jail. And then if they let him out, if how long how long he had been in there?
I don't know, but you
Oh,
know
okay.
what? I'm gonna put it up.
Man, at the end of the day, I feel like they did right. I don't know much about dude, but at the end of the day, she a American, man. And that's like, you know what I'm saying? Even though, however, we still all Americans, we're on the same team, man. So you just can't leave her behind because, you know what I'm saying? You got to take that bump on the head to go, you know what I'm saying, get the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. So, yeah, I don't think they should. I think it was what it was, man. They had to get her back. And if that was what had to happen, if we're going to have to tighten up security to get the homie back, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So, yeah.
I enjoyed this conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Learned a
Hey, me
lot.
too. Me too. We most definitely got to do it again. I enjoyed it
Oh yeah,
myself.
you definitely always welcome, man. And you got anything you want to, any social media, anything you want to plug? Throw out there.
Man, just man, Ricky Tan on Facebook, Ricky Tan Reed on Facebook, Ricky Tan 901. I'm dibble dabbling in the clothes and shit, you know.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to touch on
man,
that. Maybe we can do that when you come back next time, bro. Because
all right,
that's
for sure,
something.
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure, for sure. We can do that because I'm working on some shit right now. So yeah, we for sure we can do that. Well, we got much more we can talk about. So yeah, for sure, cuz.
I be seeing the little samples you be putting out. Yeah, you and your brother. You know what I'm saying? You had your
Yeah,
brother on here too.
yeah,
Y'all
for sure, for
hard with it.
sure.
You know what I'm
We be
saying?
working,
So,
bro. We be working.
yeah, yeah.
But
Hey man,
yeah,
once again, thanks for coming on, my guy.
I love, cuz.
I love.